Alright, hello, and welcome. Let me just finish getting set up here. Give me just 1 second. Oh, and welcome. Let me just finish getting set up here. Give me just 1 second. Okay, I think that looks good. Alright, welcome back. Off screen, I did some grinding and whatnot, so we're not going to have to deal with waiting around for that. Welcome back. Off screen, I did some grinding. Okay. So why is this acting kind of funny? There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, so as usual, our permadeath file right here. 848 in. And again, I did a little bit of grinding off screen. We're now at the base. I ended up flying here just because I got tired of constantly refilling the carbon on my refiner. So now hopefully things will be just a little bit better. While this is loading, actually, give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and close my door a little bit. Sorry about that. Oh wow, you started a T-pose. I didn't know that. Okay, so as you can see, we're back at base. I did actually just change these really quick into the glass ones, just because I like the way they look better. But other than that, let's go ahead and go upstairs. The only other thing that I did off screen, other than process a bunch of the crap that's in my inventory, is I actually built the large refiner. And I built 2 medium refiners for this room as well, so we can go ahead and just process stuff really fast. As you can see now, I have some actual space in my starship, as well as in my main normal inventory. Let's see, so I got ample amount of sodium, ample amount of nitrate carbon, condensed carbon, ferrite dust, pure ferrite, and then I went ahead and made almost 500 of magnetized. So we shouldn't be actually running out of any of that stuff anytime soon. So now we can get actually just straight into doing what we need to do. So let's go ahead and get into our mission logs. Okay, we left off just outside of the portal. Now, I wanted to remove some of the crap out of my inventory just because once we do go through the portal, I want to see if I can snag anything out of there, and then we will be plopped onto a new world. So, let's see. I can continue the base computer archives as well. That'll probably actually give us, something to work with. I have the selenium, so I could go ahead and give that to the, the foreman right there. And we also do have to continue with our Korvax as well. But first things first, what I'm going to go ahead and do, since I have the selenium in my inventory anyways, I'm going to go ahead and give that to the overseer. Okay, it's good to see you, friend. I trust the Vikine technology kept you safe. I have the selenium required to finish the plans for the farmer's workstation. It will be interesting to see what effect a second Gek will have on my overseer. I cannot imagine that they have spent much time conversing with the scientist or the armorer. Okay, well, give me the selenium. To farm. We shall exploit the earth, free at last from the sentinels, and practice the glory of trade. Alright, cool. So, as I said before, I'm going to go ahead and build that upstairs away from everyone else, and I usually do that just so I could build a couple of the agricultural units inside of that room as well, and then I go ahead and build the rest inside the dome. Okay, so once you've secured our farmer, you will want to trade unhindered. To profit from our glorious harvest without being dragged to and fro. Never fear, friend, for I shall make it so. All I require are a few circuit boards to finish the plans for a trade terminal of our own. The Overseer requests circuit boards in order to create a galactic trade terminal blueprint. The Korvax scientists should be able to provide the necessary parts. Alright. So I do not have the zeal for trade that seems to seize the Gek. Nonetheless, it would be convenient to tap into the galactic market from right here in my home. Okay. So, he wants me to give him a circuit board. Now, a circuit board is actually pretty expensive to make. You actually don't find them too often on vendors as well. It's actually, I found easier to actually make it, but we are going to have to get a little bit into the farming because otherwise it's just going to take forever. It takes 200 star bulbs and 100 cactus flesh to go ahead and make a polyfiber, which you need, and then you also need acid as well, and you mix those two, I believe, together to get a circuit board. Well, we're going to find out anyways right now. So let's go ahead and switch to this mission right here, return to the scientist. There's been ample amount of time, so let's go ahead and talk to him. Okay, unknown life form. I passed my test. Phew. I'm free to explore, free to pursue my passion for structural analysis. Do you have data to operate on? An observatory would supply some. I think of all that might be done. The Korvax appears to have no memory of our previous encounters. I do not know if they feel reconnected with the convergence, or they simply do not recall what they should feel like. I should visit an observatory for them and see if the structural analysis they claim to enjoy will prompt a memory. Okay. Well, we need to go ahead and get that done, so. Alright.
Navigational data received.
So, let's go ahead and go upstairs and let's make ourselves the agricultural terminal. Oh. Alright. So, now that the agricultural terminal is done, we just need to hire a base farmer. So, that'll be pretty easy. Weapon system upgrades, shut down the weapons factory. We could go ahead and do that before we hit the before we hit up the portal. First things first, let's go ahead and get our base computer data. Okay. Okay, data recovered 32%. New data available. 4925X follows. They came up from blank, surrounded blank. Back above ground now, but blank. Sure, they're following me. Should never have touched the eggs. Seems like he found a swarm. Additional data available. Construction logs recovered. Blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Exosuit technology data extracted. Downloading plans. Personal upgrade modules synthesized from data scraps. Alright, cool. And beginning the defragmentation of the next segment. So what did we get? Let's construct a personal force field. What? Are you kidding me? Install the personal force field on your multi-tool. How annoying is that? Why? Because I have no space on my multi-tool for that, unless I want to get rid of the waveform recycler. Or the mining beam upgrade, or I mean the bolt caster upgrade that I have, which is only a C level. But I did get rid of what I had, the shield to put that on. Yeah, screw the waveform recycler. We're gonna just put it here. Okay, so what do we need? 2 ion batteries and a wiring. Okay, yeah, fuck you too. Alright, let's go to the space station so we can go ahead and get some materials. It sucks that I actually have to build it, because otherwise if I do not build it, then it's not going to refresh the quest, and I'm not going to be able to actually continue, so... Oh well. Do what we can, I guess. Okay. So we need 2 ion batteries and 1 wiring room. Let's go ahead and buy that.
Product received.
$59 grand for a wiring loop. Jeez. Talk about price gouging. Alright, so you're installed. Cool. Alright, so we got an hour and a half on that. Hire a base farmer. Okay, target outside local system. Consult the map. Let's actually see if this is going to be easy. And check the teleporter. No, it does not look like it's... Okay. We'll stick with what we got in this system for right now. I don't want to have to leave this system just yet. Alright, so we can either... Yeah, let's shut down the weapons factory. I think that would be more fruitful for us. Man. I actually just loaded up my episode file, and I was doing a little bit of grinding there, because I figured out what the hell, I might as well do some grinding, because that was what I was doing for this one anyways. And I actually found an A-grade, like, decent ship, and, like, I was playing around with that thing. That thing was really fun to play around with. Now flying with this base ship again, it's just, so unbearable, you know? But hopefully we will get our frigate soon, so we can go ahead and park our mini fleet in there. One thing I do wish, though, is that they would allow you to have like a main frigate along with other smaller sub-frigates, so that you could actually have like, you know, maybe twice as many, like 12 ships or something like that. I do understand, though, data limitations in the game and whatnot, you know. Okay. So we got 2 and 1 at this site. This actually looks kind of familiar. I'm going to just check real quick the waypoint right here, because I'm pretty sure we've been here before. Yeah, we've been here before. Okay, so I just gotta shut this down. The door should already be... Oh, okay. So we did already blast this door open the last time we were playing, but, you know, reset itself, I guess. Okay, get out the bolt caster. Let's go ahead and reload. And... there we go. Okay, without all the mods, I'm gonna have to use like 2 clips, but it's okay. Just as long as I keep firing and the impacts keep hitting the door, the sentinels will just stay there, and then once I get inside the door, I'll leave this one. So production status 95% efficiency. The factory was indeed engaged in the production of illegal weaponry, just as the game claimed. I should shut down the production and see what can be gleaned from their systems. New blueprint accepted, beginning fabrication. I override the production line, substituting their blueprints for something more harmless. The factory will produce light bulbs, at least for now. Take a copy of the weapon blueprint previously in production, although I cannot understand it. Alright, so we got what we came for, and as you can see, the Sentinel Force has already disengaged, and they were flying all around me. It's actually not because I was in the dialogue thing, it's literally just because I'm invisible. I got one right there. I can literally just shoot it and kill it, but I don't want to piss him off right now. I'd rather just get along with what we got to do. Now, since I've already been here, if I go there into the observatory, it's not really going to do much unless that's the particular one the scientist wants me to go to. It is. Wow. 2 birds with 1 stone. That's pretty freaking awesome. Alright. I do wish it was in a new area so I could do a little bit of scanning around and see if there's anything new, but this works. Oh, I missed the one. Alright. So yeah, there's a container here. Alright, and data siphon installed accessing. The observatory appears to have been calibrated for a single purpose, to locate the interfaces of being the Korvax called the Atlas. After many years, the inhabitant of this facility succeeded in their quest, disappearing without a trace. Alright, so let's download that data. And now we can go ahead and return to the scientist. Alright, 2 birds with 1 stone, not bad. I hate having to run around all over the place, you know, but being in new areas, you know, has its advantages. As usual, we're going to do a low flyover, see if there's anything interesting on the way back home. We are actually pretty close to home. So it looks like some ancient data structures down over that way. And nothing else really. And of course, I put down the cable pod in the last one, and I went ahead and put down the cube. So we got 2 of our glitches. I do want to put definitely. So we're definitely going glitch hunting later if we find a system that actually has a world that we can take advantage of that. Save often, as always, and let's return to the Korvax. So. Traveler, you have been absent, or while you have been absent, Korvax has detected anomalies. I feel alone. Perhaps the data will have an answer. Alright, give that data. This data contains no answers, Traveler, merely these blueprints for living glass and a beacon. Okay, living glass. And that would be the other design for the save beacon. Okay. So, the convergence is absent, Traveler. I can feel myself sleeping further. Perhaps that beacon may be of some use. Construct one, and the convergence may find me again. Okay. Korvax is grateful, Traveler. I shall also work on my own solution while you investigate the beacon. Okay. And let's go ahead and build it. How much of what am I going to need? It's a portable safe beacon. I just need 2 metal plates. Cool. Alright, so real quick. And since we already got one inside, I'll just put that right there. Okay. Alright, is the beacon constructed, Traveler? Confirmed. We shall wait. It may take time for the convergence to find me. My own research proved fruitless. It yielded only blueprints. Autonomous mining unit. Okay, that is useful. That will be useful. Okay. So, give it a sec. Let the quest refresh a little bit. Alright. Those atmosphere harvester and mining unit plans prompted a thought. What if they could be friends for the beacon? What if they could make their own convergence? They shall be my children, Traveler. I've transmitted a craft intelligence to the beacon so they might live and connect as the Korvax do, but it cannot see the world. Bring me scan data so I might teach it. Okay. So he seems desperate, but it does seem to have genuinely made them happier, or at least less anxious about their separation. Korvax also asked me to scan creatures to feed its newly created intelligence. Will do. Yes, sirree, Bob. Alright, thank you, Traveler. Okay. So that is done. Good, good, good. Okay. So now that that is done, I've got to scan some creatures, which means that we're going to have to go to another world, or I'm going to have to go and take a swim. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to the armor. Okay. You have shut down their production, interloper? Perhaps we shall make a Viking out of you. Of course I did. Come on now. Excellent work, interloper. Grah, did you obtain any technology of our own? Here, I will decrypt it for you. Okay, we shall continue your training. Weapons are nothing without usage. Weapons are nothing without usage, without the glory of the righteous war. Economy scanner. Okay. Got an economy scanner for the ship. Okay. Okay. Steel yourself, interloper. Pirates have discovered our world. Grah. They will provide practice for your weapons. Attack. Grah. Attack. Burn their hives of villainy and sin. Let them know that no one's sky but ours. That this is no one's sky but ours. As they tell me of the pirates, the armor begins to shake. I have not seen such passion, such hatred expressed in them for any other being. Huh. That's interesting. The armor alerts me the presence of pirate ships orbiting this world, asking me to go and fight them. Of course, come on now. Alright, go ahead and fight them before they draw sentinels to our world. Okay. Before I go out into the ship and handle that, I'm just going to go ahead and drop this in here. And then when we come back, it should be sitting there done and waiting for us. If not, it was just some scrap of it. Okay, so he gave us the economy scanner. I am going to go ahead and just preemptively put it in here. Where are you? There you are.
Technology installed.
And then we'll go ahead and buy the components and all that. But let's make our way to space and have a fun, shall we?
Warning. Threat detected.
There you are. Two of them. Nice. Oh wow, that was a bad game. As always. I wish it was just a little bit more challenging when it came to that, honestly. Okay, so now we got plenty of resources. We can go ahead and go straight back to the base, but instead we are going to go to the space station so we can go ahead and get a damn wiring kit. Where's the space station? Is the space station? Okay. Should be right there inside. The base teleporter, it's so convenient just being able to ride over. And I got a healthy amount of nanites even after all that I spent inside of the anomaly. Now I have 1495, that's good for 2 S-level modules and a little bit of change. I'm still going to save though. Because honestly, I don't want to build it and then have to disassemble it when I get rid of this thing. This is, warship, so. I don't think I've actually come across a ship that's worse than this one. Alright, so I needed definitely 1 wiring kit. I believe it was 5 microprocessors. I will buy 5 anyways, just in case. Alright, so what was it? Oh, yep, 5 microprocessors. There we go. Alright, economy scanner is installed. Do we have anything that we want to sell? Yeah, let's sell aluminium. We don't really need that. Vikine FG, I'm going to use. Movement module, yeah, I'm going to unlock another slot anyways. I might as well just keep it. So let's see if there's any Vikine that we could just learn a quick word from real quick and get rid of that. Once we get rid of that, then we will, I don't know. I wanted to save that navigation data though for the next system, so we have an ample amount of things that we can actually go to and check out. I do want to be a little bit detailed on the next system and just really go at it if there's some interesting worlds there. Okay, so let's sell the aluminium. Yeah, 175, that's plenty good. Alright. So now that that is done, let's go ahead and go back to our base. Lucky we'll get a nice duplication glitch right now or something like that. That'd be awesome. No, you don't get me. Alright. So return to the armorer. Okay, is it done, interloper? Have you purged these vile beings from our air? Of course. Grah, we fought, interloper, to be young, to kill again. Grah, how I envy you. Interloper, there is both good and bad news. Some of the pirates appear to have fled your wrath, but this merely delays their righteous extermination. Hunt them down, interrogate them for potent weapons technology, then consign them to the great abyss. Grah. Alright, so he's clearly possessed by the thrill to hunt, but his energy cannot disguise the fact that they appear to be weakening. He's residing in here. My base caused him to be. Has residing here caused him to become ill? Oh, that's actually an interesting theory. I didn't think of that. The armorer wishes for me to find one of the escaped pirates and take any technology they may possess. Let's go ahead and do it. This is your prize, interloper, weapons technology, and a pirate to do with as you will. Make our ancestors proud. Okay. highlighted, you know. Alright, there we go. Let's find it and interrogate this pirate. Funny if it sends us to the exact same place where we just went. It's going to send us to a minor cell. Let's see. Minor cell. Pretty sure we've been there before too, but I will just make sure. Lifeform savior. Korvax was their slave. Korvax forced to operate pirate frequencies, but no more. Korvax hopes Lifeform believes their virtue. Gift of technology in exchange for silence. If Lifeform attempts to report Korvax to authorities, Korvax will take lethal countermeasures. Okay, the Lifeform offers up their advanced survival data. They claim to have been an innocent forced into a life of piracy against their will. The threat against my life does little support their claim of innocence, but I have what I came for, so. I take the advanced survival blueprints and leave. There's nothing more left for me.
Thermal protection fully.
Okay, and the storm is over. That's nice. Let's go inside here, check out everything. Go ahead and grab the carbon. Oh, what is this? We got some units, some nanites. We've got a bunch of containers. Nice. A lot of stuff in this place. More carbon. More nanites. More nav data. We've got plenty of space. Ooh, what is this? A C class, though. Not exactly greatest. I can't afford to pay this. Alright. Okay, do we need to buy anything while we're here? I don't think so. We seem to be fine. Yeah, we seem to be fine. We don't really need to buy anything. Oh, okay. So this is the same guy that I talked to outside. Alright. Well, now that that is done, let's go ahead and just do a quick check of those little shelter buildings over there, and then we'll get our asses out of here. Oof. Even with those, like, minor modules, sprinting distance is so much better than it was in the beginning. Alright, so that's standing for us for Korvax. Awesome. Alright, and more nanites. Cool. And what? More nanites. And more carbon. Beautiful. Alright, we got a lot out of that. And we're about to get just a little bit more. I mean, the pearls aren't worth all that much, but hey, that's free money, really. Alright, so that's all of them right here. I just got to check out the technology here, see if I can fix it. What do I got? Ah, pure ferrite. Beautiful. What do I get out of that? More nanites. Oh, and I did not scan that. And there's more humming sacks. Cool. Let's go ahead and harvest those. Again, since we weren't as lucky as the first playthrough, I mean, or on the first try. we will have to make do with what we find and try to get rich that way. Okay, and I love how the sentinels don't really care when you harvest these things versus the sentient plants. When you harvest those, for some reason, they just go insane. Just like when you get the Gravitino balls, they just go insane for some reason. Okay, so that is all for that. Am I missing anything? I don't believe I actually tripped this, but this gives me a chance to just scan these. Again, when they're in these large, like, clusters like this, there are different species than the individual ones. So always just do, you know, a quick scan like that. Because most likely it's going to be something that previously seen before when we scan the individual plants. How's our inventory looking? You know what? There's a store here. We might as well actually just sell these things right now. Okay, 124 grand. Okay, that definitely helps out a lot because we don't have a lot of money right now. Okay, return to the armor. Like a club. And if you don't know what that's from, I guess I'm just too old. Like a club. Wow, I'm out of stuff to charge my life support. That's interesting. It's very interesting. That shouldn't be happening. Holy crap. We are going to have to remedy that, like, now. You know what? What we'll do is we'll teleport into a, base. And we'll just buy some arms. It's done then. Have you made them suffer? Armor begins to cough. They do not appear to be in good health. Yes. I shall decrypt their data, interloper. May it bring you glory, but I have another task for you. It's almost the end. Alright, cool. So we got the recipe for the advanced ion battery. And oxygen capsules. There's a structure on this world, a depot of little consequence, but the sentinels, they will defend it to their last drone. Attack it, draw the ire of the sentinels, then our hunt can begin. While you are away, I shall create a powerful upgrade so that your weapon is fit for our greatest war. Well, alrighty then. He appears to have declined even further. Okay, this longing for the hunt seems to be the only thing keeping him alive. The Vikina asks that I destroy the depots so that the sentinels will seek us out. They promise to work on some sort of weapon upgrade while I am away. Go, I will will prepare your weapon, interloper. You can rely on me.
Navigational data received.
Now, I think I'm not gonna go much further when it comes to that with him. Let's see. I think actually getting the base farmer would be a lot more fruitful than continuing along with him for right now. I will have to end up fighting like a bunch of sentinels. I think I have to destroy 8. And the thing is that the best way to do it is to go someplace that already is packed with sentinels. No sentinel quads though. And just make sure that you can kill at least 3 to 4 sentinels before reinforcements come. Reinforcements is always going to come in the first wave as a pair of armored sentinels. The second wave is going to be a pair of armored sentinels and a sentinel quad. And then the next wave is going to be a sentinel walker and 2 armored sentinels. And once you get to the walker, I mean, those are hard to deal with. They're especially on permadeath because you really have to worry about dying. What I usually will do when I'm not in this quest is jump in my ship and then just go at it, you know, with the ship lasers and get them down to no armor and then finish them off. But we won't be able to do that in this case. We're only going to be able to fight from the ground because if we get into our ship, it's going to reset the quest. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to, you know, kind of cheat our way into that. But okay, let's go straight to the station. And let's buy some oxygen so we don't die stupidly. Yeah, we'll just buy a flat 250.
Product received. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay, so we're recharged. Let's get in our ship and find out what system we have to go to find this Gek farmer. Okay, so he's in the next system over here. It is a Gek system, but I do have to travel here quest-wise, so totally legit within the rules, so. Actually, it's explicit in the rules that I can only travel to other systems unless I am helped to by a quest if it's a non-Korvax system, so. Let's see. And sorry if my position kind of changes. Actually, give me just a second. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to adjust my seat. I'm sitting on kind of like a... well, I like to be comfortable, so I'm sitting on a bunch of blankets and stuff like that, and they tend to shift when I'm sitting down, which is the crap out of me, but... Okay, that should do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that does it right there. Okay, so let's see what's in this system for us, yeah? What do we got cactus, copper, pyrite, and cobalt. I could definitely use pyrite. That's always fun.
No free slots in ship inventory.
And oh, I got the frigate tanker cluster. Nice. Okay, let's see what's on this one. We got gamma roots, copper, uranium, and cobalt. What do we got? Fungal mold, copper, ammonia, and silver. Frothy. Oh, yes. We got ourselves a glitch. Nice, I can get some bubble glitches. And what do we got here? Fungal mold, copper, ammonia, salt. Okay. Cool. Well, this does have an ocean world, but I want to go and glitch hunt, so what should we do first? Should we go get the farmer, or should we go on our glitch hunt? Well, let's go on our glitch hunt first, see what we find. Yeah. Maybe we'll bring back something interesting, something we can sell. If not, I'm gonna get some bubble glitches. And if you've never seen a bubble glitch before, this is a really weird type of glitch planet. It's actually one of my favorites to check out. There's nothing really on these planets, though. It's just really, really interesting. Not my favorite, but I mean, it's on, like, you know, top. And on these planets, the great thing is that there's those
Hostile scan detected.
yes. There's those weird portal-looking things that you can go ahead and check out, but then also guaranteed to have a distress signal. And, you know, 50-50 whether it's going to be fruitful or not.
Hostile ships approaching.
Okay, how many we're going to have? 2? Okay. About harvesting chromatic metal for a while. Now, where the hell was that planet that I was going to? Ugh, I hate getting this oriented after these. Did I scan this one? Yeah, I already did. Okay, it should be this one. But, yeah, there's the one that I was going to. Alright. Playing this is a good break from like watching the news and stuff like that. Jeez. So much crap going on in the world. It's so nice to be able to peacefully work peacefully. Well, not exactly peacefully. This is the life of being an interstellar pioneer. Alright. So here we are in all of its glory, a bubble glitch planet. Now, if you've never seen one of these things before, there's not really much here other than a hell of a lot of bubbles. We're just going to tour around a little bit. I just want to check to see if we can find one of those giant portal things. And then that way we can kill 2 up. There's one right there. kill two birds with one stone, land next to one here, and then we will go ahead and look for our glitches. Alright. Rusidaboya Tau. Okay. Iteration 3489023904A. Alright, a terminal blinks awaiting input. Okay, so this is the data era for Nogelt. Subroutine Sentinel 20491 dispatched to intervene. Okay, this is the exact same message that we get every single time with these things. The only thing that tends to change really is like this middle section here. Then the end, always the same, troubling self-awareness, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, an interesting looking world to say the least. Let's go ahead and get up on a little kind of ridge. But that's the entire planet, honestly. There's nothing on these planets except for a shit ton of bubbles. So, I mean... I think there's actually only like one or two types of minerals too on this planet. Except for if you go into a cave. If you go into a cave, you get a lot of stuff, but... That's always the same. Every cave biome is almost exactly the same. There's like a couple different types of minerals, and there is two different types of mushrooms in this cave. But we found our first stable glitch. And... what the hell is that?
Units received.
Intermediate, non-uniform, unafraid, eats forged nuts, and it's hydrophobic, which means that it repels water. I have never seen that before. That is definitely getting a picture, to say the least. And that's going to be one of the life forms that that my Korvax. Wow. Okay. So yeah, that's one of the life forms that my Korvax is going to be dealing with as their base. What the hell is that thing? It's like a sack of freaking fluid that's floating. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and look for our stable glitches. That's the first time I've actually seen one of those things before. I've never seen a bubble entity before. That's it. There's more. That is so odd. Alright. So, stable glitch. Where are you? Okay, it says that there's a bubble cluster right there. Ah, it's that green one right there. Nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and deploy this and find the distress signal that's on this planet. Or this moon. Oh, it's actually really, really close by. And just for the records, I'm going to go ahead and also get a picture of this. Okay, my guy in the bottom. Boom. Alrighty then. Okay, are there any other stable glitches around here I can pick up? What is that? Sack venom? So odd. I also love the music that plays. It's like that weird sci-fi music. Wow. Something else. So the people who, like, you know, heard all the initial reviews about this game and didn't play it because of that, you know, I can totally understand, because in the beginning I was the same. I did not really even, you know, after my first try and the initial redundancy of the game that I hit, and really the lack of content a few years back compared to now, I mean, if this released in its current form as it is right now, back then, I mean, it'd be a totally different story. This game has so much more stuff now that it's actually tolerable to play and grind through all this stuff, you know? I just wish it was like this upon release, you know? That's one of the big gripes that I have about games these days, though. I mean, developers got lazy. They don't make games complete and release them anymore. They release works in progress. They get data from, you know, what people's opinions are, and then also, you know, like, you know, what trends and stuff like that, and then they tweak the game as it goes along, you know, and that never used to happen before, because before, once a game was done, it was done. You were stuck with that iteration of the game being released until the 2.0 update, you know. Definitely one of the things I miss about the old consoles. And the first console I ever played that was actually mine was, yeah, it was technically mine. It was mine, and I had to share it with my sister as well, but she really wasn't into video games, so she didn't play it. Was the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. My mom actually had something called a ColecoVision, which, you know, I played a little bit, but it was just, I mean, even by that time, way too rudimentary of a system. I mean, that was one of the competitors to the original Atari system, so... Alright, come on. Okay, well, let's go to the crash site, and we're bound to actually find some more stable glitches over there. It's so weird. I wish I could tame one of these things. That would be so awesome. Make an interesting sound too. Okay. So that's done. Let's go ahead and check out this distress call. Okay, how far does it say? It says 10 minutes. Okay, we're going to jump out of the atmosphere for this one. Since we already found the portal looking thing, I mean, that's pretty much half of what's on these planets. It's gonna take a minute. Okay, I'm gonna jump out again. Alright, and that should bring us like right on top of this sucker. Okay. That's better, a little bit closer. And we're still gonna do our low flyby, and go ahead and just get this taken care of. Grab the oxygen. Alright. So boundary separation failure likely. Sentinel intervention. Fresh iteration generated. Let's go ahead and do our usual broadcast. Alright. Grab all the items out of our chests. Alright. That's all of that. So now we can go ahead. Oh, there's a floating crystal over this way. Okay. And it doesn't show any stable niches other than this one right here. Okay. So I've been going kind of even on these things. I want to make sure that I pick up 5. That makes 4. Alright, so let's go to this floating crystal. Okay.
Technology recharge.
What to get rid of? Yeah, I don't need the amount of housing. Okay, where? There it is. Floating crystal. Oh, it's way over there. 238. Yeah, I don't really need it. Let's actually see if there's anything we can scan in this hole. No. Alright. Well, let's get out of here. We have 5 bubble glitches now, so that is awesome. Such strange planets. The only glitch actually that I haven't been able to find yet is there's a class of planet called the Shard planet, and you've probably seen it before. It's got a lot of strange spires coming out all over the place, but I have actually never found a stable glitch on one of those planets. But that's just yet. We will most likely find one. I just probably not looking hard enough. Okay, so we are low and we need to launch. I'm out of uranium. Real quick, I'm just gonna get out. Might as well actually just check. Maybe we'll get lucky and there's a second one. No. Oh, okay. And I pretty much actually just did that. So we have an extra slot, so I could go ahead and make the launch fuel.
Constructed. Technology recharge.
Alright, let's get out of here. And no, the bubbles don't pop when you fly through. Okay. Now we're in open space. Let's go to the space station. We'll go ahead and unlock our slot in our exosuit. Keep on having to fill up the gas tank. Then from there, once we get this guy, we're going to use our base teleporter, go back to the base, and, you know, we'll go ahead and start up the farmer side of the base quest. That one is really, really easy. It's just gather this, gather that, blah, 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 blah. Bunch of fetch missions. But, again, it makes the game so much more convenient just being able to grow these things. Every time you harvest one, you're going to get somewhere around 50 to 75 of whatever you're harvesting, unless it's a Gravitino ball or Nip Nip. Nip Nip, honestly, I've only ever gotten it through an expedition with my freighter and my frigates and whatnot. I don't actually know where to get it otherwise, but I have gotten it through there. So on my other file, I do have a bunch of buds growing everywhere, but yeah, that one's pretty damn hard to get. But then being able to grow also sac venom, I mean, all those items are just really, really good, merchant items to sell. Okay, nice. We're actually at the opening aperture this time. Check this out. That was so stupid, I swear. I must have flown around that one space station probably like 15 damn times trying to find the entrance. I swear, I flew around every single way that you could fly around that strange geometric structure. I have no idea why I could not find him. Okay, so we're gonna open up another technology one just because it is cheap, 30,000. This one is gonna cost us what? 10,000. This one is actually pretty cheap too. But then our tech one, we're just gonna go ahead and deploy our movement module right there anyway. So useful. Will definitely free up a space. Okay, and that gives us an additional 6% fuel efficiency and 15% to our sprint distance. Check out the encrypted data. That gives us some nanites. Nice looking gun, actually. A B class with way more slots than I got, and it's actually, I don't have to do much grinding to get that. Huh. Well, that is enticing, but I actually need money. Not to sound cheap, but I need money. Okay, do we have any stuff? Yes, we have an effigy that I need to get rid of. Okay. So, interloper ally. Something, the Vakeen. Okay, warrior snarls, but does so differentially. They make it clear that they are willing to talk to me. Okay, well, let's find out what the fuck you're saying, dude. Because you're rolling your eyes at me and shaking your head. I want to slap you. We will do the Vakeen symbol. And go ahead and give him that effigy. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and sell this luminium. I'm going to slap that in there. Got our glitches. Well, we're just going to deploy one at our base and then put the rest in storage. And no uranium. Oh well. Okay, grab the rest of that carbon. I can't help you guys. Sorry. Against the rules. Okay, and is there any technology that I kind of put in that I did not finish building yet? Nope. Alright, good. Let's go. Okay, so the guy we need to talk to is right there. Cool. Alright. Says the Gek with stock eyes. Friends, you have work for me, yes? I have served in the finest kitchens and gardens across 12 systems, and each one producing prize-winning cuisine. I grow all my own ingredients. Hire me, yes? The Gek chirps happily at the sight of me. They promise to help me and grow all kinds of crops on my world. The required paperwork has already been signed, apparently. The farmer offers to join my world and make us or make use of my agricultural terminal. Okay. So thank you, friend. Neither you nor your stomach shall regret it. Okay, so that is done. Let's go ahead. Check this one out. I just want to see if they have any uranium, actually. Oof, they sell chromatic metal. That is nice. But no uranium. Okay. Uranium is the thing that I wanted. Let's see if there's any Explorers Guild missions here for me to pick up. Okay, take a photo on a desert world. Will do. Alright. And, okay, how many do I have? 18. Let's get just a few for right now. We'll get 3, so we have 15 in our inventory. And see if there's anything interesting out there. Love how he does that, you know, like Shooter McGavin kind of thing right there. Shooter. Okay. So we got a trading post. We got an observatory. And we've got a minor settlement. Okay, nothing too interesting. Let's just go home. To the shore, shall we? Okay, so we already kind of put into place that we got Samwise. And now, so we got the 2 Vikine. Those are going to be Pippin and that other. So we got to just figure out who the hell this. So Korvax is Gandalf. Who's the farmer? Who is the farmer? Actually, the farmer would fit better in the whole like Pippin and that other like Mary, I think was his name. Okay. This is a home of glass and metal, traveler. It is in dire need of my touch, but do not fear, for I come well equipped for such work. Okay, so we got the gut rot flower, which I just need some VCs for. All right. And your first lesson will teach you to embrace the dirt, friend. The earth provides life and death, after all. Take this hydroponics tray and these gut rot flower seeds, grow the flower, and see how fine it feels to produce life. Okay. Well, I will go ahead and accept. Wonderful, my friend. Soon our home will be filled with the delicate perfume for which this plant was named. I don't know about perfume. Definitely, I would not call him, but yeah. You know, what I'm afraid of actually is if I put this planner in, it might actually destroy my... You know what, screw it, I'm gonna risk it. Okay, so I just need to make 2 metal plates.
Product constructed.
And we got our first hydroponics tray. And I don't have any fascium yet. So, yeah, I don't have any fascium yet. So let's go ahead and actually just feed a couple animals, and I can easily get some.
Product constructed.
I am out of ferrite dust, though. That is concerning. Okay, any animals next to us? Got one. not the type I can feed. Okay. Well, this is a nice planet. We should be able to find something. Can I feed you? No. Can I feed you? Means you are a predator. Okay, so we got some tech we can fix. I didn't bring my chromatic metal with me. Okay, so we got another hunter. What is this? Another hunter. Looks like all the herbivores are not here right now. Grab that. That kind of sucks. All the herbivores despawned. Okay. So we're just gonna have to run for a little bit. Hopefully, if we transition a zone, they'll come back in. But yeah, it actually looks like all the animals despawned. We got one over this way. Okay. Let's see if it's still here by the time I get there. What is it? Ah, okay. So can I feed you? Yes, I can feed you.
Technology recharge.
Nice. Okay, so he's gonna run away, but the predators actually. Okay, so just as long as it's dropped, it looks like they'll come and get it, but I cannot actually focus on them to drop it. Okay, he's interested in his new friend, and there we go. Nice big fat pile of dung. Nice. Okay, so did that give us enough? No, it only gives 24. We're gonna have to find some more animals. Let's go ahead and make some more pellets. Okay, so I have to find something that is not a predator. Come on. Well, at least we can go and get some berry technology modules while we're looking for an animal on a paradise freaking planet. Nip nip buds. This is diet. Interesting. I have not actually seen any nip nip buds here. Okay. So I will wait just a second. If we wait just a second, we're not going to scare them off, and we can go ahead and do our harvesting now. We just need one more round of harvesting and we should be done. Who would have thought, right? You know, play an space exploration game and go around and harvest, harvest shit.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Where's the other pile? There. There we go. Okay. No way. It despawned. Oh, no, there it is. Good. Okay, let's get the knowledge stone and then head back to base. Yeah. And I'm glad I got that heat protection on. That's not what it is. Wow, and we have an entire herd of herbivores now. I just had to jog halfway across the map and then spawn next to my base. Isn't that great, right? Okay. So, let me just manage the inventory for a sec. We've got 2 salvage data. Nice. So also what I'm going to do is I'm going to refine that dihydrogen jelly back into dihydrogen so we can just have one slot taken up by that. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I might build a second storage container and start storing away all of this stuff. Okay, how is the gut rot flower? Does it blossom? Is it heavy with fruits? Here is your fruit, my friend. Beautiful. We shall make a farmer of you yet. While I prepare a dish of fragrant wonder, another agricultural challenge awaits you. Okay, frostwort. So I just need for this frost crystals and some dioxide, neither of which I have. So the frostwort is a tricky thing, friend. It flourishes where other plants fail, thrusting its roots through the ice and snow. But such a hard life is not for us. Plant one here in your own home and be spared the pain of winter. Okay. So we'll go ahead and accept that from him. While I'm at it, I might as well go ahead and build a second tray because I am going to need one for frostworts. There we go. Go to the storage container. Oh, before that, let's go to the other side of the base. Okay, so we got the cube, we got the cable. Now, bubbles. So I think we'll put the bubbles right here. Boom. Alright. So that's 3 types of glitches we got. Nice. Actually, I think I'm going to move that just a tad. I think it would look better without the bubble going over the railing. Maybe like that. Oh, perfect. It's like just barely not touching the cube. Alright. that is done. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'll build storage container 1. Ugh, I hate this vantage point on those. Okay. What? How the hell did it do that? Okay. Boom. Okay, so let's store our glitches away. And in this one here, we'll keep all of our materials like Fascium and go ahead and move this selenium in there as well. I was gonna break it down, but then we will need it for missions continuously, so, and it is also gonna have us gather some so we could go ahead and build the solar vines. Might as well keep it. So we still got 92, we've got a little bit of space now in our inventory, which is great. Not in here. I might actually just go ahead and process that rusted metal while we're here.
Technology recharge.
Alright, so, we'd have to go to a frost world to go ahead and do this. I'll check to see if there's one in this system. It might not even be worth it. Okay, so this is a desert world. I actually do believe that there is a desert world in this system, which is great. Let's see, scientific research. We just have to finish scanning creatures. I believe we got just that that one that we were working with before. Circuit board. We are going to have to work with the scientists a bit. Give me just one second. I've got to pee crazy. Sorry about that. It's a consequence of starting the stream with an energy drink and then moving off to 1 liter bottle of soda. But okay. So, where were we? Okay, so we have to wait for data to be restored. Let's see, locate and activate a portal. Let's go ahead and continue with Apollo's stuff. That should actually be worthwhile. Oh, cool. And it is done. I didn't even time that. It just worked out perfect. Great. So now we've got an additional 24 in ferrite dust. I'm actually going to stick this in cargo instead of refining it up. Okay, which leaves us with 6 empty slots. perfect, I would say, actually. 6. Don't have to worry about much. Okay. And actually, just so I don't have to do it later, I'm going to go ahead and gather some star bramble. And I'm only gathering the star bramble just because it is going to ask me to do it later for farming. And as I said before, it's going to take a hell of a lot of this stuff to go ahead and make those polyfibers and whatnot. So, okay, that is done. The Apollo mission is in a different system, I believe. Okay, so we saved. Let's go ahead and use our teleporter and go to the correct system. Here we go. And if you want to see anything, again, in particular on this playthrough, go ahead and just let me know in the chat box, and I'll go ahead and, we'll make this interactive, Okay. So this is a Korvax system. Fantastic. I'm gonna get 5 more maps. I do love the color scheme of this guy's suit. I might actually change over. I do love green, but red is actually a really, really sexy color. I love red. And quick tip, while you're flying, do not do these planetary maps, especially in an atmosphere. It is just not a good idea. The animation for it will definitely mess you up. Definitely. And it actually changes the direction of your travel too. So just keep that in mind. So it looks like we are going to this moon here. It is something that we already discovered. There is Starball, Paraffinium. Okay. Let me just check really quick to see if there's a Scorched World and a Frozen World. This, come on, minor settlement. I don't care. What kind of world is this? Okay, it's a hot planet. Okay, no, that's airless. Okay, airless and desert. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to the moon, shall we? Now this is going to take us to a portal. I think I have enough resources to activate it. I'm not sure. I might have to actually do a little bit of resource mining. I'm almost positive I have enough.
Detected. Hostile ships approaching.
This guy's ship is really broken. Alright. It's almost sad, you know? You would think by now they're just like, wait. What's that? Oh my god, that's that ship that, you know, has been killing everybody. Maybe we shouldn't mess with this guy. Just maybe. Now, I did stop at that building right there, but I didn't really go inside. I'm not going to stop there. I'm just going to let's do this. Alright, so we are here. We are at a portal. Let's go ahead and check this out, yeah?
Extreme Sentinel Bennett. Units received.
Okay, and it looks like it's on the other side.
Extreme Sentinel Bennett.
Pillar of Nukes. Traveler anomaly confirmed. Breach. I approached the portal. I think of every passing thought, and you know what? That is so annoying. Will it stop telling me that it's an extreme sentinel? Okay, where was I? I think of every passing thought and idle wish that led me to this moment. Within this gateway, I might find Artemis. I might find the source of the Sentinels. I might find a whole new universe. But it's more than this. This is not fate. I am making... Shut the fuck up, please. Thank you. Okay, this is not fate. I'm making a choice, a leap of faith, that somewhere out there in the dark, I will find who I'm meant to be. Let's go ahead and input those clips. I step forward not knowing what we'll find on the other side, but I feel it deep in my heart. The call towards a deeper truth. This will be the start of everything. You know, they gotta do something about that. I just wish that the thing would shut the fuck up sometimes. Alright, and we're in. Let's see what kind of twisted world it's gonna take us to, yeah. What is this? I've never been to a planet like this before. What the hell is this? Oh my god, if I had the materials, I would so drop a teleporter right now just so I could come back here. This is so cool. What is this place? Oh god, let me get the glitch. Let me get the glitch, please, before you yank me out of here. Cool, alright. A shell glitch. Whoa. Did you just see that? I have never been to that planet before. I have like 300 fucking hours in this game. I've never been to a planet like that before. Developers, that's awesome. Oh my lord, we are at an Atlas interface. Interesting. Well, always do this when you reach these places. Go near these little, you know, glowing ball thingies. Not all of them, but some of them will actually teach you a new word in an alien language. So we're going to go ahead and actually do that before we talk to the Atlas. That trip, I so wish I had enough for a teleporter just so I could, you know, get a base over there. Jesus. That was a weird glitch planet. So satisfying though. Right. So far no words. That's actually really surprising. Usually at least by now I'll know 3 or 4 new words, but guess not in this place. Okay, we got 1 word out of all of that. This should give me warp course. Nice. Unity of a call. Hello world. An audio recording plays echoing out across the vast interface. We were once travelers. We once aspired to more than dirt and dust. The audio clicks. Time passes. Show me a world, Atlas. Show me something no one has ever seen before. The voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. It awaits a command. What the hell? Who are you? An audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interface. We were once travelers. We once aspired to more than dirt and dust. The audio clicks. Time passes. Show me a world, Atlas. Show me something no one has ever seen before. The voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. It awaits my command. Let's perform a diagnostic, shall we? It has been... Wait, that is what? Wait. Okay. Devs, if you're looking at this, you're missing a numeral right back here. But if there's a 0 right there, what is that? Thousands, millions, billions, 19,462,189,212,210 years since the last diagnostic. 64% of worlds operating within expected parameters. 2,611,384 actionable observations awaiting analysis. Subroutine, sentinel, status, error, null value. Subroutine, glass, status, operational, 4,182 breach attempts. Subroutine, traveler, status, operational, 458 critical error warnings. Exomine structural integrity compromise. Immediate repairs required. Initiate personality interface? Oh, fuck you, no. The interface is still and silent and awaits command. Wipe the system. Warning, system wipe will result in universal death. Hell yes! Traveler. Reality fades. Everything does. My body, my voice, my soul. All of it speaks to me. The Atlas stands before me in all of its might. I want to ask about Artemis. I want to find them, but something is happening to me. I need to get out of here. Yeah, let's scream. Hell no. I try to scream, but I have no mouth. No form. Let's see where we end up, yeah. What? I have never been to a glitch planet like this either. What the hell is this? This is an awesome playthrough. Wow. 2 glitch planets that I've never seen before. That is freaking awesome. Okay. So our mission right now is to locate the ship, but I am far too interested in the rest of this stuff. I mean, look at this. We got floating ones. We got... What the hell kind of planet is this? Alright, let's go ahead and get the cave biome stuff just done, and then we will go and see what we can find. Jeez, and it looks like there's a life form. There's a few life forms. What the hell is this? Okay, we're taking a picture. What the hell is this? Okay, and it says that there's actually a stable glitch over here too. Where is it? It's one of these, or oh, it's over here. Is it that one right there? Ossified star. Okay. Whoa, look at that thing. My goodness, that is worthy of a picture also. I'm sorry if I look like some type of idiot or something on the camera, but this is just interesting. And how come I cannot see the light? Screw the ship, this is way more interesting. That's the animal? Okay. What is it? Orthogonal, cold-blooded, diet is crunches bones, and it's got magnetic teeth. Okay. And they're what, like stationary life forms, I guess. There's like a whole, like, what, gaggle? Herd? I'd love to see these things move. Actually, it looks like there's one moving down over this way. I want to go check that out. What the hell do these things look like when they move? This is some trippy ass shit. Okay, they roll around. Okay. Are you guys seeing this? This is one weird world. Okay, so enough of that. Let's find the ship, I guess. What the hell is this place? I'm definitely setting up an outpost base here. I don't give a freaking hell. I am definitely building one here. This is way too unique of a world. I've never seen anything like this before. next level weird. And wait, what are these things made of again? Ferrite dust and carbon. I am gonna kind of need both. If I'm gonna build a base here, I'm gonna need both, so screw it. Okay, we got a pearl. I've got a full inventory. Wow, okay, so a capillary shell. Stabilized reality glitch. Okay. Okay, it looks like there's a couple more over there. Jeez, this is such a weird place. I'm just speechless.
Life support power low. Technology recharge.
Since I'm here, let's go ahead, tech portable, get our refiner out. Get that out. Let's go ahead and power up the refiner. Let's use condensed, and do you have any like rusted metal or anything I need to get rid of? No. So I will take ferrite dust, start making it into pure ferrite, so we can go ahead and make it building. Okay, so we got our same old, fresh iteration, anomaly containment prepared signal. Let's go ahead and broadcast. So we got some repair tech. Okay, and we got a little bit of rusted metal, so at least that's a little bit more ferrite dust we can use. Wow, this is just such a weird place. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and check, see if there's any distress signals that we can pick up on here. Nothing. Okay. So, pure ferrites. Let's go ahead and put our rusted metal in here. And real quick, while that's working, we'll go ahead and just harvest this. I actually think that we should probably just plop our base down right here, you know? Can't ask for a more perfect place. Those pearls will keep on respawning. It's got a whole lot of these things right here, which is just a ton of ferrite dust and carbon. That oxygen is going to keep on respawning, and then we're also on the edge of 2 biomes, so we do have access to cave marrow and cobalt. So I'm thinking that's actually a pretty good setup for a planet like this. Alright, well let's do it. Set up the base computer. I wonder what part of the galaxy we're in. I have no idea. Okay, so structures. Okay, and I just need a little bit more pure ferrite. Capillary shell. That's the first time I've seen both of these. We're gonna definitely go on the hunt for 2 more ossified stars, though. Geez, such a weird planet. This is so awesome. And gold. How are we doing on gold? We got 202. Not exactly the most. I might actually... Nah. You know, I'll sell the aluminium. Might as well. We need the money. We only have 698,000 right now. Far cry from when in the first system on that first playthrough we had what, like 2.5 million or something like that? Okay, so pure ferrites. Let's go ahead and get the access ramp built. I'm working it. Good. Alright. So now we're gonna need... Oh, you know what? I'm going to need a power source for the base, so let's go ahead and get 2 metal plates built. I don't have enough ferrite dust. Okay. Oh, that is so annoying. Okay, how about that? Okay, how much do we have now? 43, that's enough. Alright. So now that that is built, we have enough to go ahead and build ourselves a solar panel. From there, we just need, since this is like an outpost, we'll just need 1 battery. And next I need the teleporter. So that will be carbon nanotubes, which I'll need 2 of, and 4 metal plates. Okay, so I've got nothing cooking right now. We got silicon powder. That'll just break down into silver. And that'll just break down into gold. Okay, so we got nothing really to break down. Let's just mine these. Not exactly the most ferrite dust, but oh well, it's something. Okay, so 2 geodes. This is 154, that's much better. Alright, so move that in there. From there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 and 1, 2, and we are good. Okay, so all we gotta do is really wait for daytime, and we are good to go with this base. 9 minutes and 10. If I do a bit of grinding, I can actually build a landing pad as well, but I'm not going to go ahead and do that. That's going to take too long with how much ferrite dust I get out of each of these. So instead, we're just going to go quickly, look for a couple more stable glitches, and then get the hell out of here. Okay, so that's one. We just need one more. Talk about some weird plants. Okay, so stable glitches, where you at? I just need one more. Come on. Damn, walking through here at night is actually even kind of creepier, the way that the your flashlight kind of hits everything. So weird. These almost look like what do you call them? The metal thingies. Jacks. I think that's what they were called. Jacks. Could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure they were called jacks. Alright. And that's the last one we needed. Let's get the hell out of here. Find out where the hell we are in the system.
Life support power.
Yeah, by far the weirdest freaking planet I have ever been to. Okay, and we should give this base a name, so what are we gonna call this? How about the Star Boneyard? I think that fits it, right? Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Okay, I escaped to my ship, glad of something familiar in this strange world. Where has the portal taken me? I was caught in the gravity of the infernal machine, not strong enough to resist. It identified itself as Atlas, the entity so many worship and fear. I saw no sign of Artemis, no trace of the Sentinels. Why did I even step through that gateway? Why did I follow this path? Because I can. I tell myself I do all of this because I can, that I do not really care about Artemis or the Sentinels. Perhaps this is true. Perhaps I need no higher purpose. As I stare at the controls, or at the console, an opportunity presents itself once more. There is an inbound transmission emerging from a location on this very planet. You are not alone. The signal appears to be coming from this very system using the same words that led me to Artemis so long ago. Could it be them? Did Artemis meet the Atlas as I have? Well, let's get out of here. And what, I don't have enough launch fuel? Oh, it's damaged. Okay, well, all I need to do is craft a dihydrogen gel.
Product constructed. Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Okay, and I'm just out of gas on the hyperdrive. It's not damaged, so that's good. This aluminium I'm going to sell along with these pearls. And along with this box. And the rest of this stuff I'm going to keep. Let's go ahead, since I have 2 warp cells now, thankfully, because of that Atlas
Technology recharge.
outpost. Now we actually have gas in the tank as well. You know what? I'm curious. I want to find actually one of those portal arcs here as well. Speak of the devil. Right next to a deposit of sodium as well. What's funny is these little flower patches actually give you more sodium than you would at a full-size sodium deposit in the ground. Man, how much dihydrate did you... I only have 67. Right. And we'll harvest it. So, let's go ahead and read this. Okay, so this is repeat breach label Isbale. Okay, iteration 34890239004A. The terminal blinks awaiting input. Okay, scenario subroutine Sentinel 20491 dispatched to intervene. Okay, it's the same message as usual. And it's species 148. And again, the same old message about self-awareness of the Sentinels, so... Alright, just to be safe, I am going to go ahead and check to see if any signals pop up from here. Nothing. Alright, let's go. And of course, out of launch fuel. Great. Who could have called that, right? Alright, and I got an overabundance of sodium right now, which is great. And I don't have enough ferrite dust. Ain't that something? Alright, that should be enough, I hope. Okay. So, now that that is done, let's go ahead and metal plate, launch fuel, refuel. Cool. Let's get the hell out of here, yeah. So what is in this system? Starboard, copper, cobalt. Calcified planet. That's what it's classed as. Huh. Okay. That looks nice. Looks kind of like Earth. It's a desert planet. Well, I did actually need to visit a desert planet, so that's helpful. We got our space station. Okay. So it looks like that's all the planets that I can see from this vantage point, other than this one here. Selenium, copper, phosphorus, and silver. Okay, it does look like there's another planet on the other side of this one that I can't see. But we are going to this planet here so I can go ahead and get the pictures and complete the mission. And let's see, what time is it? 12:34. See, I've been streaming for a couple hours. I think I'm going to end it pretty soon. I think we've actually accomplished a lot in this episode. We have seen a hell of a lot of stuff that I've actually never even seen before, so that's pretty awesome. If you've played through a game for like 200 to 300 hours and then you actually find something that you haven't seen before, that is a very good thing.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Alright. How many? 2? And it looks like it's a desert world that has a pretty large amount of ocean. That's interesting. Okay, we don't want to land like in the middle of the ocean, so this is the stupidest thing. Like, it's like, why the hell would you warp right on top of another ship? You know? Might be able to pick up some cactus flesh as well. The storm is brewing. Wasteland? I have no idea. No idea, good sir. Why? Because I can't even see the fucking ground. Stupid. Yeah, I guess we'll park right here. I have no idea what the hell we're about. But I think that is actually a good place to stop for today. Yeah, I've been going for a little while. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off. We're on this desert world. I'm going to go ahead and snap the required photo that we need. And then we're going to check where the hell we are in this galaxy. I want to see if this brought us any closer to the center or not. But we definitely made a hell of a lot of progress, and we found ourselves 2 new glitch planets. 2 that I've personally never seen before. So, success for today. Thank you very, very much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And have any suggestions for anything that you guys want to see on the next episodes, go ahead and let me know. I will definitely take, pretty much any comment that I see, I'll go ahead and read. So, thank you very much again for watching, and have a great